Ladies and gentlemen, college enrollment is down everywhere. Community college in America has taken a very steep hit in enrollment, and they're going through a worker shortage. So, I knew a few people that went to community college because their families just did not have the money to send them away to any type of college. So, because of financial constraints, they went to community college. So, community colleges provide essential training for many fields, and Oregon is one of these places that have been hit particularly hard. They are experiencing very low enrollment and a worker shortage at these community colleges as well. So they're in short supply among nurses, truck drivers, electricians, carpenters, and technicians. And Oregon endures an unprecedented labor shortage in the aftermath of a recession, the pandemic. So these jobs they're just having a hard time filling. They require schooling for specialized skills, and some are the most persistently hard to fill. The pipeline for these trained workers suggests that they might not change anytime soon. Oregon Community College enrollment fell by 23% during the pandemic's first year and didn't rebound a bit this fall. The steep fall is, they're now saying they are down 40% from their normal enrollment. That is huge. 40%? Wow. All right. Enrollment for 4-year universities didn't bounce back either this fall. And they fell about 5% the first year of the pandemic. People just dropped out. The decline may reflect, you know, maybe it will turn around if the economy turns around, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, good wages, good jobs might make a couple of years of community college less attractive. And in the short run, it makes it easier to fill positions at restaurants, hotels, and in other fields that don't require additional education. That may just kick the can down the road, but prolonging Oregon's worker shortage by reducing the pool of workers with 2-year degrees and certificates that specialize in jobs required. We need people trained in these fields. Oregon Employment Department economist Jessica Nelson wrote an analysis last month. An interruption in such training will be felt in increased difficulty filling jobs in a couple of years' time. And these programs can take 2 to 4 years to result in a fully trained worker. So it looks like in Oregon, if you have a high school diploma, you can get like $15.78. But if you have the additional training that you would get from community college, you can actually get $25.39 on average. Okay, so I'm not surprised, y'all. I anticipate enrollment will probably be on a decline in 2022, especially, you saw what happened just before the winter break. A lot of schools were closing down ahead of the break because there was too many people calling out sick. And I mean, I don't know how America is going to turn this thing around because they just won't. Just sitting there and watching what happens, that's not fixing nothing. And I was even looking at an article. I think it was Friday, where a lot of people are saying they're even sick of listening to Dr. Fauci. They said they're just sick of the whole thing. You don't have an answer for this. And I think what makes it worse, these folks are raised to have so much pride. They can't even talk frank to you. They can't do it. They'll just sitting, oh, this will go away. Oh, yeah, everything will go back to normal. We're not worried about it. Yeah, come on. Sometimes after a while, it is excruciating listening to people that just won't live in reality. You got a big mess on your hands that you can't fix, and is impacting every single sector out here in America. Those help signs, I see so many now when you go out, and nobody is going in there applying for work. I was looking at a survey that was recently done, and there's a lot of people that have retired, and some people, they're not at retirement age, but they're saying they're not going back. They're not going back in the workforce. They're deciding to just stay home and take care of their families. So, I guess if you have a family member or somebody you can lean on, or your partner or your husband or wife is working and y'all have that arrangement, then I guess all is good. But there are so many people that don't want to go out to these jobs. It's not even funny. I just don't know how America is going to keep hanging on. And even China, I was looking at an article, and it was like China is struggling in the same manner. And the people are saying the same thing. It's low pay, and it's a lot of work hours and very low pay. And they don't want it no more. They don't want that kind of climate no more. And I was looking at Singapore, same thing. They can't get nobody to get their butts up and go to work anymore. You know, our Heavenly Father must have put a spirit on people, because you notice how this all happened all at once, all at the same time, worldwide. This is a worldwide problem, y'all. This is not an American problem. Although I do many stories talking about, America, because I'm here. But this is actually worldwide, everywhere. They are all struggling with getting people to get back out here and work. And people don't want to do it. And like I said, here in America is a record breaking amount of people getting business licenses. They intend on working for themselves and not going out here and working for another employer. A lot of people are determined to stand up and do things on their own. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that if you can make it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think about the community colleges are now seeing. I mean, 40% drop in enrollment. That is like insane. I mean, pretty soon you're not even going to have a purpose in keeping the community colleges open. You're going to have to go to online classes. It's really not going to be worth your while to keep these schools open. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.